So, good morning to all. In this lecture, we are going to discuss the relationship between array and structure. Okay, so let me explain this with the help of example. Let's say I have a structure named as person, and along with this, I have three elements like int, amount, int, interest rate, and int, year. So, in this structure, I have three fields. First one is amount, second one is rate, and third one is year. Okay. Then what I am going to do, I am going to store the data of 10 members. So what can I do? In order to store the data of one member, what should I do? I can take a simple variable like struct person p. So p have an ability that it can store data of a single person. Okay, but I want to store the data of 10%. So what should I do? I should put here 10. So in our last lectures, we have seen that if we want to collect data in group, what we can do, we can use array. And in the definition, we have seen that a array is a collection of similar type of data. So we have collected 10 blocks, which is similar in nature of type struct person. Okay. So please let me explain to you from memory point of view what is going to happen. I have 10 blocks like this. In every block, I have three fields, that is amount, interest rate, and year. The name of the first block is P of 0, then P of 1, and the last one I will get P of 9. So how can I refer this block, that is P0 dot amount. This one is P0 dot interest rate. The last one is P0 dot year. Okay. So in this manner, I can access all the blocks. So let me put loop so that I can show you how we can apply loop. So let me take a variable int I. I'm writing here for I equals 0, I less than 10, and I plus plus. So I have applied loop. Okay. Inside loop, what can I do? I can put scanf percentile d, and what is the first block, that is p0, or more specific I can write pi. The value of I is 0, then value of I will be incremented to 1 until go till 9. So it becomes pi dot, the first one is amount, so I can write amount. The second one is same scanf pi dot interest rate, and third one p I dot year. So what can I do? I can print for I equals 0, I less than 10, and then I plus plus. In a similar manner, what can I do? I can print all these statements. Print f percentile d p of I dot amount, like this. Okay. So in this program, what we have seen that that is a structure, and we are taking array. It means a array is a collection of similar type of data. And what is similar here? We are going to use the word similar for struct person. So all the block of type struct person. So from memory point of view, what is going to happen? Let me explain again. We have 10 blocks like this, and in every block have an ability that it can store structure. So in this one, we have three blocks. In structure, we have three blocks. So that is block number 1, block number 2, and block number 3. So the name of this one is amount, this one is interest rate, and this one is year. So in this fashion, what we can do, we can collect like 10 data related to the person. Okay. So that is array what? Of structure. That is array of structure. Okay, let me explain the second program. Struct A int A10 int B. Let me write float also. Float C. So this is the structure having value A. A is of type array, B of type int, and C of type float. So what I'm going to do, I will design main. So let me take a array. That's the name of the array is ARR, having size 5, and the type of the struct A. Struct A. So what is the meaning of this one is, from memory point of view, what is going to happen? You have 5 blocks. Block number 1, block number 2, block number 3, block number 4, and let's say block number 5. So I have 5 blocks. The name of the first block is ARR0. The last block is ARR4. Okay. So what is the purpose of taking array? Let's say I am talking about this block. So this block has an ability to store data of a structure named as A. You can check that. An array is a collection of similar type of data that is similar. This one is similar and this one is similar. Stored at contiguous memory locations. So ARR is an array which can store the data of type struct A. Okay, that is struct A. So in struct A we have 3 fields. The first one is array, like this. Second one is integer, and the third one is integer float. So inside each block we have an array of 10 elements of type integer. Are you following this one? Of type integer. So you have to understand the internal architecture in a case of structure. So first of all we have 5 blocks, and in every block we have an array of 10 blocks of type integer. Just look at the type, along with a variable of type int and one more variable of type float. Are you following this? That is the internal architecture of this program. Okay, let me make the program for you. So let me take a variable int I. So let me apply the for loop for I equals 0, I less than 5, and I plus plus. So in order to enter the variables, first of all, I have applied the loop from 0 to 5 because I have 5 elements. But inside every block, I have an array. So I have to apply one more loop for array. So how we can do that? We can apply for, let me declare j also. J equals 0, j less than 10, and j plus plus. So why I am going to apply this loop? The purpose of this loop is to enter 10 elements of type integer. So let me put scanf percentile d, and what is the name of the first block? First of all, you have to touch structure. How we can touch structure? First of all, you have to touch the array. The first element of array, that is ARR0. So I will write ARR0. It means specifically I can write I. ARRI. What is the meaning of this one is? First of all, ARR is an array. Let's say that is ARR0. That is ARR1. So what is this one? Inside this one I have 10 element array. First of all, I have to touch ARR0. That is ARR0 dot. Then I have to touch this array. What is the name of this array? The name of this array is A. and I want to apply the loop at the very first position. That is the index of j. Are you following this one? First of all, you have to touch the array, that is ARR 0. Then you have to touch the structure. So the moment you are going to touch the array, you are entering inside the structure, and inside the structure you have an array. So what is the meaning of this one is that is the first block of this array, and that is the first block of this array. Okay. After that, what we have to do? So that is for this array. Then come to B. So I can write scanf percentile D, and first of all touch the block ARR of I dot B. So that is ARR I of AJ, and that is AB, because B are a single variable. Then scanf percentile F and ARRI dot C. Okay. So what we have done, we have entered the element inside the block number A, block number B, and block number C. Okay. Then later on, what we can do, we can print the values. Okay. So we have seen that we can take array of structure. In fact, we can take an element as an array inside the structure, and we can take mix of both of them. Okay. So while studying structure, we have to pay extra attention if we are going to use array. Okay. So the purpose of this video is to explain you how we can use array with structure. Okay. Thank you.